Hello, Jade here, coming to you from the Rawsome Truth. Today I want to talk to you about a video I watched the other night. It was by Kate Flowers. Kate Flowers has been raw for nearly a year and she's got quite a large following on YouTube. And I watched her video and she's decided after, I think it was the 1st of January, she wants to start incorporating some cooked food in her diet. She predominantly said she was craving broccoli, and she, after that, said she may have some soups, she may incorporate some beans or something like that in her diet. She wasn't 100% sure. She said she wasn't craving potatoes or anything like that, but she was craving some cooked food. So today I thought I would share with you my opinion on it. Well, firstly, the one thing I loved that she said was she wants to be able to stretch herself out further, appeal to more people, and be able to spread the vegan message further. I'm a vegan activist, so for me, I think great. The more that the message can get out, the better. On a health perspective, what did I think about that? Well, I believe as far as health goes, yes, I believe eating raw is extremely healthy. I run a very large raw forum. It's probably one of the largest in the world. So obviously I'm extremely passionate about eating raw. Do I believe everybody should be eating raw? In a perfect world, yeah, if we were brought up that way and we knew no different, yeah, probably we should all be raw. It's how our bodies are designed to eat. It's, fruit being our main diet, should be our main diet. She never said she was cutting fruit out of her diet anyway. But we live in the world we live in, and most of us were raised on cooked food, and most of us were raised with certain comfort foods and things like that. And it's cold in winter, and having those cravings for soup and whatever, I get it. I just went through a winter raw. I don't have snow where I am. I don't get these minus temperatures. We get, 2-3 degrees overnight and things like that. And I complain about the cold. I did manage to get through this winter, but I was very new to eating raw. How I'll go next winter, well, it's a different story. So, I would never judge anybody for wanting to start to incorporate cooked food into their diet. I think most importantly for health, we must do what makes us happy. If you're not happy eating 100% raw, what's that going to do to your health? Mentally, we must be happy. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, hang on, I'm not happy, I need to eat pizza and McDonald's every day. That's not going to make you happy. But if it's going to make you happy to have a vegetable soup or incorporate some beans or even have, some steamed potatoes or something like that, if that's going to make you mentally happy and you're still incorporating a large amount of raw, which is what she said, I believe you're still going to be extremely healthy. I think as long as we're having at least 80% raw in our diet, that's awesome. I mean, look, some people are flat out having 1%. So if you're having like 80%, 90% raw in your diet, you're doing really well. I don't think it's up to anybody else to pass any judgments and start the raw is law, because I think a healthy mindset is law. Having this right, feeling good about what you're doing, feeling happy within yourself. If you're sitting there at night eating a raw soup and you're resenting it, or you're having a salad and you're resenting it because you're feeling cold and you want to warm up by having a soup, I get it. We're all different. Everybody's got different mindsets. Now, Kate is newly sober. I've been sober for 9.5 years. I don't know the extent of her addiction. Mine was extremely bad. I hit rock bottom. Kate's a lot younger than me. So I don't know the extent. She might have just, had a bad 18 months, 2 years or whatever. But it is extremely important if you are newly sober to keep this right. When things can go wrong, if you've got that addictive personality, which obviously somebody who's had to get sober has got an addictive personality, they need to keep the mindset clear. If her mindset's not clear, eating 100% raw, that's not going to do anything for her sobriety. Now, first and foremost, her sobriety has to be number one, because she's going to end up, who knows, the gutter. And that's the truth with, when you've got addiction problems, the only place you'll end up is in the gutter. So her sobriety needs to be, up there, and keeping her mindset clear, keeping her own happiness, her own personal happiness. That's more important than anything else. I think sometimes we can all get a little bit crazy and a little bit worked up about food and what we should and shouldn't be eating, and, oh no, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you can drive yourself absolutely mad. And I've done it. I haven't done it since I've been raw, because since I've been raw, the one thing I've told myself is, you don't have to do this. And I know if I want to go and eat something cooked, I will. And I have been crazy in the past. I've got that kind of mindset where I can do that, and I can put myself in a box. And years ago, with my health, I put myself into such a box that I felt so trapped and imprisoned, and I did it for about 2 to 3 years. Admittedly, I looked absolutely awesome, but my body shut down, my mind, everything shut down. It was so bad because I put such extreme pressure on myself. So when you put such extreme pressure on yourself, and let's just talk about Kate, to be raw, and you're not happy about it, everything can end up shutting down, and you say, oh, stuff it, I'm just going to eat whatever I want. So rather than doing that, I think she's had a really sensible approach to it. She said, after January, I'm going to start incorporating more food, cook food. I want to experiment with more recipes and stuff. I get it. I seriously get it. I didn't realise I had lipstick on my tooth. I seriously get it. It is so important to keep this working. So that's just my little message on it. I think good for you, Kate, if that's going to make you happy. I really get it on the cooking side, because I love cooking, and it's something that I miss. I miss experimenting with different foods and whatever. So I get that. I wish you all the best. And I know whatever you do, you seem to, what I've seen on YouTube, you seem to have a really strong disposition. So, well done for you, and well done for coming out and saying that. It must have been a really hard decision, because you do have such a great following. That worry, oh, they're going to still follow me, whatever. I get it. So, well done. I wish you all the best. I'm sure you'll be great at whatever you do. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on this matter. I'm going to leave you with my special message. Don't take lives, live life. Get your fruit on. Bye for now.